Hello. So my name is Dashelle, and I had gastric bypass surgery about 7 years ago. And people always talk about like the surgery itself, but they never really talk about like life after the surgery. And I've been wanting to talk about it for a long time, but I was like kind of in the thick of it, trying to figure it out because I literally had no guide. So I had to figure it out myself. So I feel like I could really help other people, especially other female or anybody that has had surgery. Um, I had gastric bypass surgery in December of 2019. And I probably is one of the best things I ever did. And two, if I would have known, I would have done it a lot sooner. So when I had surgery, I had it in I was in the hospital for like I think I spent the night one night, but I did the laparoscopic surgery where they did like 4 or 5 incisions. It was so long ago, but I didn't have many complications. I did have one incision that did not heal, and it came open, got infected, and I had to go back to the hospital. But that's it smelled horrible, but other than that, it wasn't that big of a deal. The surgery itself, I lost a lot of weight, but everybody around me, I noticed that had gastric bypass surgery, they all were gaining their weight back. And I went through the surgery scared. When I did it, I was just like, everybody tell you don't go under the knife because you might not make it. But I got to the point where I'm just gonna trust you, God. You're gonna help me, and He did. But after the surgery, everybody around me that I knew that had it, they were like small. They got really small, and then they gained all their weight back. And I'm not talking about in like years. I'm talking about in a matter of like maybe like 6 or 7 months. And I'm like, I ain't geared to go through all this pain to be one of them people. But I literally had nobody I could talk to. I had nobody that other than the internet. Like I could research stuff, but I had nobody that could tell me, hey, this is what you do, this is what you need to do, this is what you don't do. Of course, my doctor, I still, even 7 years now, still go back for my yearly checkup. It's more so to keep me in line because I don't want to go back to where I came from. So I kind of like try to stay connected with my doctors. I don't go to the nutrition or anything like that anymore. I did go when I first started, but I kind of figured out how to navigate through all the things. But so I still do check in with my doctor once a year to make sure. It also helps me so that I could make sure that I'm not gaining any weight back, because when I first had it, that was in 2019. I did really good. I lost a lot of weight. And when I say a lot of weight, I just met y'all right now. I'll get into the numbers later. But I lost a lot of weight. And I noticed that after you have lost weight for a long time, after you had surgery for a long time, you start back being able to eat all the things that you were able to eat before. Where your stomach was really small and you couldn't eat that much, eventually you start being able to eat the same things. So I remember when I first had surgery, I couldn't, and I love Chick-fil-A, as everybody does, but I could not eat a Chick-fil-A sandwich, the whole thing. And I definitely couldn't eat it with bread. So for months, when I did eat Chick-fil-A, I would only eat like half the sandwich, or I would eat with no bread. And then months later, I noticed, okay, girl, you eating the whole sandwich again. Now you eating fries and you having a drink. And so that goes to show that over time you start back picking up those same habits. So I was determined not to go back to where I came from. But it has been a journey. I am still on the journey. I am still trying to figure it out. Through this process, I became a gym girl. I mean, I work out every day. Well, I'm sorry, I'm lying. I don't work out on Mondays and I don't work out on Thursdays, but I am in the gym. My alarm clock goes off at 3:30 every morning. I am in the gym by 4 o'clock is my goal, usually about 4:05. But I'm in the gym every morning. I work out for like 2 hours, and that has become my life. Like, I need it. I have to do it. It is the best thing for me. And I know, and I said for me, because I know a lot of people like, I can't do it. I can't do it. There's no way I could go work out after work. There's no way. I couldn't do it. So, and a lot of people go after work. That's just not me. I get up early in the morning. I go work out. Not because I always wanted to. When I first started, I didn't want to. I had to go work out because I had to. And I tell everybody now when they ask me like, I can't believe you did. I don't have a choice. I don't want to go back to where I came from. So I spend a lot of time trying to make sure that I do different things. But I was saying all that because I wanted to talk to or make a community of people who have been through or need some guidance, some help, because I remember when I was going through surgery and I was just like, I was alone figuring it out. So if you would like to add me, I don't know, I'm new to this, like, subscribe, however you do it, so we can discuss some things. I am almost 7 years post-op. Yeah, 7 years post-op, and I have a lot of knowledge, and I feel like I'm an expert. Anybody that I know that's having surgery, I am like, do it. Don't waste no time. Go ahead and get it done. It is life-changing. I am a totally different person. I'm a totally different person, and I just thought I'm a totally different person from who I was 7 years ago. Not just physically, but on the inside. Like, yes, you change physically, but you also mentally, life just opens up in a different way. And I was very intentional on how I navigated my life after gastric bypass. I need y'all to add me so that I want to discuss all the things. I want to discuss how life changes, how people change, how men change, all the things. Like, I got a lot to discuss. So add me, subscribe, however, whatever they call it, however you do it. I don't know. I'm just a girl trying to talk to the other girls and guys and gals, like, just to discuss all the things. All right, I'm gonna go. I'll be back tomorrow probably, but like, subscribe, however it goes. All right, peace. And look at the sun shining right, and these braids. Okay, all right, bye.